Hi, I'm Mr. Huber, and in this video I would like to talk about exercise 11D. So in exercise 11D we're given again a ratio A to B is equal to 3 to 4. So A to B is like 3 to 4 when written differently. And we have a second piece of information, the perimeter. P is 60 units of length. So what does that mean? Look, let me explain. B, A, here. A, B, C, this is the side C, A and B. So the perimeter is 60. So A plus B plus C is 60. That's what we call in German Umfang, okay? So A, the length of A plus the length of B plus the length of C is 60 units of length, or 60 meters, okay? And we know the ratio. Again, we could start off with the ratio because tangent alpha is opposite over adjacent. And that's exactly what we have here. The ratio opposite over adjacent. So tangent alpha is 3 over 4. So alpha is tangent to the minus 1 of 3 over 4, or as I prefer to write it, arc tangent of 3 over 4. The inverse function. So let's type this in, alpha. So arc tangent of 3 over 4. So that's 36.87 degrees. Now beta is a piece of cake. It's just 90 minus 36.87 degrees. So beta is obviously 53.13 degrees. Good. Now we know alpha and beta, but we don't know anything about A, B, and C. But that's easy to do here. Because look, if A to B is like 3 over B over 4, 3 over 4, we could write 3x over 4x. Now with this, we could work out the length of C, because C is A squared plus B squared. Slightly different than in the previous exercise, but we could have done it like this in the previous exercise too. So now look, 3x squared plus 4x squared and the square root of it. Be careful, have these brackets, otherwise it will not work. So it's 9x squared plus 16x squared and the square root of it. That's the square root of 25x squared, which will lead to 5 times x. And now look, with this piece of information, we can lock in our x, because look, A plus B plus C is 60. So that means 3x plus 4x plus 5x must be 60. Well, that's just 12x, that's 60. So x must be 5. Now A is 3 times x, which is 3 times 5, which then results in 15 units of length. B is 4 times x, which is 4 times 5, and that's 20. And C is 5 times x, which is 5 times 5, which is 25. Add them all up, and you see it's 60. Okay? So as a quick recap for this exercise here, we were given a ratio and the perimeter, Umfang. Okay? Well, we were able to work with the ratio alone, Well, here, in order to work out our angles, not a problem. But then, in order to work out A, B, and C, we had to work with the similarity of all the triangles we're talking about here. Because we only know we're talking about a triangle where A to B is like 3 to 4, a similar triangle. And in order to lock in which triangle out of all these infinitely many similar triangles we're going to use, we have the perimeter. And we were able to work out the perimeter, or to use the perimeter in order to work out x. And with that, we were able to work out A, B, and C. So I hope it wasn't too difficult. See you on the next one.